a sight. There he is, Joe Wentz. What's going on, buddy? No life for you. You in bed? You know, watch out. Man, I just got done changing the setup around, getting things a little situated how I want them. Oh, you're driving? Don't pay attention to me then. You seen everything I'm showing you in that picture I already sent you? There it is. I really wanted to incorporate this larger Ludwig shell to the set, and in order to do that, because this speaker had to stay stationary, basically, it's like as far back as it'll go. It's not going any further. So in order to have room and make it all work and add that 14, I had to shift it around. So now we got 8, 10, 12, 14, all Remo pinstripe heads. I believe this is a pearl snare. That's just, I played piccolos for many, many years, and I wanted to get back to a 14. I found a decent deal on this 14 inch, so I just bought it. That's going to be upgraded to a Ludwig ASAP. For the first time in my life, I've got all AAX crashes. I've got an 18-inch stage here, which is my favorite crash. I just got that. So that's stage. This 20 is a stage, and this 16 is a studio. But they're all AAX crashes, and I just got a AAX splash as well. This 12-inch. So I've got all that. I've got all the Mogami gold cables that plug into this, and I'm going to get that all set up. I actually already had it roughly set up when I came in here tonight, and I tore it all down and rearranged everything. So here we got the 8-way PreSonus mic preamp. That's pretty much a required tool for recording drummer. So with this, at one time, you can do bass drum, snare, tom, 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 overhead left, overhead right, and either mic your hi-hats or do a room mic, or you can condense the toms down a little bit, put one mic between two toms, and then you could go bass, snare, toms, toms, overhead left, overhead right, hi-hat, room mic. And that's the configuration I'm probably going to start out with in the studio for the next SHUMBERA&WENTZ track. That second one that I just said. Been giving this a lot of thought. I got all my Mogami gold cables, the best cables you can buy, basically. I got quite a bit of Shure microphones. I've got my AKG D112 that I'll be using for the kick drum. Just amazing kick drum mic. I got Beta 57s that are going on the toms. Let's see, I got a Sennheiser 609 that's going on the smaller toms. This is that type of mic that just reads from one direction and it blocks out everything coming from the other way. Really nice, handy mic. I got a pair of matching Marshall pencil condensers for my overhead left and right. Got a 58. This is an SM58. It's going to be the bottom of the line in this setup, and that's going to be for the hi-hat. And then I've got this Marshall condenser I'm going to use for the room mic. I don't think it's in here. No, I think it's in the other room. Let's go see. See, here's the AKG D112. That's what I'm using for the bass drum. You cannot beat this for a bass drum or a live, if you're micing a bass rig. Okay, here's my Marshall. I'm going to use this for the room mic. Just put this off in the corner somewhere. Let it pick up everything going on in the room. And then here's my Beta 57s. This is what I'll be using for my toms. Beta 57A. Any vocals I end up recording, I'm going to be doing this. And any live videos you've seen of me recently, I've been singing through this. This is just a incredible vocal mic. Probably the best mic I've ever owned, actually. And I've owned a few mics, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, let's go see the setup one more time in here. I'm proud of it. I just changed things around quite a bit tonight. Get back here, and the reality hits you. CDs. Just a couple of CDs in here to contend with. Alright, what time is it? It's too late. It's too late to rock, man. Joe, you got your guitar? Alright, I'm set up. We're ready to jam. Tomorrow evening, I'll probably mic everything up again and get ready to roll for the weekend. Try to get Joe a track by this weekend, at least, but it's not going to be rush like it used to be now, because I used to just do one track, one recording or whatever on my phone with the Shure microphone plugged into it, and then I could send it to Joe, and he would have something to start working on by the time I was, dry and done sweating from the performance itself. He already had the raw track for me to start working on. But here in the future, and from here on out, basically, it's not going to be so quick on my end, because I'm going to have to do the recording, set up the video as well, like I used to. But then I'm going to have to take the recording and basically mix and master it to the best of my abilities on my end before sending it over to Joe. Unless we can... You still on here, Joe? My gears are turning, man. If you could download Logic somehow, or if we could get on the same software, then I could just send you raw tracks and you could mix and master on your end. See what I mean? But before that, I think we're just gonna have to do what I'm planning on, and I'll get the track as clean and tight as possible before I even send it over to you. I'll give it a good mixing and mastering, and I'm pretty certain that our next recording is going to be the best sound quality, at least, recording that we've done. I'm going to try to be pretty diverse with the music, I think. Try to put in a few tempos and a few different styles. Cover all grounds, and we're going to push forward. All right, I'm going to get off here. I'm rambling. I just wanted to update everybody. Let you guys see what I've been working on tonight. I got all this done, set up, ready to go. When I get home from work, I can just step right back there and get out some aggression. Oh, stupid customers. All right, I'm going to get out of Drumland for the night. I've spent a couple hours in here in drumland. Good enough. And that's it. Thanks for watching. You guys stop by and pick out a record sometime and we'll listen to it. Or maybe pick out a CD and we'll listen to it and we'll talk about music and the good old times. All right. Pablo's ready to play. He's wondering why I'm rambling on so much and not paying any attention to him. I don't even know where he ran off to. He was just right there. All right. I'm going to get off here. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. And keep your eyes open. There's new SHUMBERA&WENTZ coming soon. From Osceola, Florida. And what county do you live in, Joe? We got to do a county to county thing. Bring in the counties into the titles. Oh, that green tea looks delicious. All right, I'm going to stop rambling and get off here. Y'all have a good night.